Good morning. Hey. Good morning. It's Tuesday and my indigestion is not better. At least in part comes from the decisions and the decision I have to make that I don't want to make. As my body is getting worse and worse, I think it's really, really bad. Like, I just need to release all the tension. Please don't take that in the wrong way, because this is so painful to me, so hurtful to me to be going through. Everything's like stuck in my throat and my chest, which is a sign that everything that I want to say and do is not coming out, is not being expressed. Even though I've been doing these, it's not being expressed. It's not coming out. I'm not able to say it in the world. And yeah, sorry, I kind of got distracted by driving. This is so ridiculous. Like, what the heck? What the heck? I don't have to drive fast. That's the thing. I probably would have driven 35 had I not been behind two people blocking the road. Editing and all that, I feel like I don't want to. I feel like just sulking. And I have a lot to do in terms of that, obviously. Besides that, like, I really do. We learned this idiom in the class on Sunday, I think. Catch 22. Like, if you can't do this without that, but you can't do that without this, in trouble. Oh my gosh! Those are screens! Did you see that? Wait, you're too close now. Oh my gosh, I hope they go on the highway because I really want to, like, film them properly. Oh. Darn it, it didn't get on the highway. I said in the future we will have, or should have, or people will want. Oh my gosh, I need an engineer, a technician. What? I said that we should have walls that, or, you know, it was a marketing project coming up with something, walls that would change in your house. So if you wanted a pink room today, hold on, you can have a pink room by just setting a button. If you wanted a seascape wall today, you can have that with the push of a button or whatever, actually your phone. And I had that in mind. My marketing teacher said, no, you know what, that's not very realistic. We're going to go with the egg with the surprise inside, because we were supposed to come up with something that doesn't exist. And then she criticized us because it does exist, because my friend slash classmate, now there's construction. True me, the real me, which is this is part of me. I'm not being someone I'm completely not. Like, yeah, I am more serious. I'm not going to goof around and joke around in a disrespectful way, but I totally want to joke around and goof around in a very respectful way. But people don't really see me that way, and they see me as, oh, not the fun person, let's not call on her, sort of. My friend, I mean, she's with her friends in a totally different scenario, but seeing her, I realized, like, yeah, people, like, I post these, like, posts on Facebook. Everyone says, oh, you think so much, you have so many opinions and all this stuff. Like, yeah, great, yeah. I also want to have fun. I'm not going to be disrespectful in class, and I'm not going to be loud. That doesn't mean that I can't be fun, I think. I don't know. Two things. One, this truck wouldn't let me come in, and I was signaling for a long time. Two, they're so close, not only to me, but anyone they were behind, that no way could anyone move normally, because, you know, trucks need extra effort to brake. So instead of waiting to the last minute, I was signaling, and for a little bit, for, you know, enough for everyone to, like, let me in, including the truck right behind me, to slow down and know that I'm slowing down. Where did they learn how to drive? Because they almost ran into me as I was turning, you know, going on the other lane. Where did you learn how to drive? Do you know trucks need a safe distance that's much greater than regular cars, because you're much heavier and you're much bigger, so you're not going to brake as fast? Do you know that? Apparently you don't. He honked at me. Why are you honking at me? I thought that was ridiculous. I wanted to share. I wish I would have vlogged the whole thing. The second thing I wanted to say was I was listening to the songs that I am thinking about using in my performance. So in class yesterday, I forgot to mention that next time, or one of the next times, we have to get a song and perform it. So we have to come up with the movie, like our dream job, how much it gets paid, how much we would get paid. Go! Entering the highway, be at least at 60 miles per hour. What's the title of the movie? Where are you filming? The filming locations. Who are you to the main character, to the person, the main character? You're like a lead role. Who are you to the other character? Who are you with? Who is the other person, the other actor? How much it gets paid? Why you need that money? And all this stuff. So I'm super excited. I already have ideas, obviously. I mean, my dream role right now, I mean, it changes as far as who is the leading person. And right now I was writing, I'm like, ooh, well, Aaron Yan, you know, I have a crush on him right now. That would be exciting. But really, actually, what I would be so thrilled about would be, I don't know her name. I wrote it down. I'm going to learn her name by Monday. But the mermaid from the mermaid K-drama. Darn it. Actress, actor in all this world that I would like want to just watch and admire and absorb and be next to. So I think my movie is my movie, the one that I'm still writing. I think I'm going to put her character into it. If not the main character, the main other character, definitely someone as lead as it can be. Because right now I have a guy, and I never was satisfied with having a guy like save me or save the character that represents me. It started with a guy. It started with Benedict Cumberbatch. Has this presence, and that's the whole point. This guy has like so many shoes in the truck. And here the writing on the wall, I can't ignore this war. At the end of it all, who am I living for? It's like most of the chorus. I feel this whole war inside of me that's been building and building and building, and battles have been won and lost, or lawn, which is both. I can't ignore it. That was like just so plainly stated. I can't ignore it. However, it's not perfect for the performance because I can't dance to it. And I do want to do something in foreign language, like I really want to do Smileys Donde Vi la hora hasta, but I stay there. But again, it's not very, I mean, it has some dancing qualities to it, but it's not very, very dancey. Except that this song, actually, the way that my movie started a while ago, like another version of the movie, was with a karaoke scene. It doesn't have to be necessary. It has, in my preference, it has to reflect the storyline, but it doesn't have to necessarily, and it doesn't have to reflect it that well. I mean, obviously right now, because I don't have a songwriting thing. Yeah, I'm going to go in because I'm late anyways, and classes. It's one of those perfect, absolutely gorgeous days, and you can't see me because of the lighting, but you'll see me in a little bit, and it's not better. Oh, goodness, my car smells like sardines, or like something died in it. Same smell. Anyways, it is 10:45. I'm going to get some Wendy's because hopefully there's no line, no traffic. They just opened. Hopefully the food is fresh and also good. So much pollen on my car. It's not funny. Not funny at all. I am in love with Ryan Higa. Almost called him Tiga. Every day is like a new word. Although to be Niga Higa is his screen name for, I don't know, Instagram or something. Maybe YouTube. I don't know. So that's my excuse for that. Tiga, I don't have an excuse for that. That's just my brain. Yet another YouTuber. But like the thing is, I was thinking today, it matches so well with what I was thinking. Why am I not in this like circle? Because these people seem to be oftentimes, many times, sometimes, not all, not everyone, but sometimes they seem to be like so me, so like me, and it's sad that they're so far away. Like watching his videos today, I felt I'm so out of my element, and man, it looks so great to have people around you that support you. and that support you and you have all the good feels of, yes, I'm a good person. I'm not a good person, but I'm on the right track, or like, be accepted for who you are. Yeah, I'm like itchy now.
How can I help you?
Hi, could I have a plain baked potato with sour cream?
That's it for you?
And the 4-piece chicken nuggets with no sauce. Thank you. You too. I don't feel good. Yeah, I just I have to do something with YouTube so I can like be part of this world. My world, my people, which hopefully I'll feel a little better integrated into. I don't know, I have a fear, maybe in a way. Now I'm starting to have a fear that I won't fit, that no one's going to accept me even on YouTube. So that's not fun. Whole Foods time. Whole Foods eso kayo ne. 좋아요. 11.25. Do you know how much the tea cookies bulk are? $4 for not even a pound of cookies. $11 per pound of cookies. And then the food bar was $3. I didn't get enough to eat a proper meal. I got like supplementaries. Whole Foods is such a ridiculous joke. Why did I come here? I just strongly believe that food should not be overpriced. Especially organic, especially when you need less stuff to make it, which is fine. I understand maybe it's like a rare item, but sorry, I'm like bad, but I like this sun ray. See, this is the thing. My coworker, whatever, 10 minutes here and there at lunchtime, blah blah blah. For me, like, I keep a schedule. I don't even go to the bathroom during the day. She goes, she talks. My boss knows this. Why do I get in trouble for typing too much? Today, she was on her phone. You can hear her put her phone down, and when she's not typing and she's not doing anything, like, you can totally hear how she complains a lot about me and the person before me. That's the problem. It's not, if it was just me and I know that I'm doing not all the time work, and I think letting people know that gives them the power. So I knew that, and I knew that I should keep my mouth shut and just not say anything, because it gives them the power to sort of say, oh, that's why she's not working. It's a psychological effect that just drives me crazy, and we all do it. I'm guilty of it. I'm sure I'm guilty of it. When they're trying their best, you think, oh, they're not trying their best because it's not their dream job. So every little thing, every little mistake they do, or stuff that they don't do, or whatever, everything that you would kind of overlook if it was different, it's not overlooked. For her, it's overlooked because she goes on and so loudly, making everyone aware 5 miles down the road how much she cares about this company and how she's the only one caring about this company. Why did I get onto this rant? I'm trying to be more positive and I'm trying to complain less, and it's obviously failing, but I'm going to try harder because I want to experience, you put out positivity, you receive positivity, and I want so badly to have friends, and I want so badly. The one thing I always wanted in my life was to have a group of friends. That's the one thing. I didn't want to get married. I didn't want to have kids. I didn't want to be an actress. Before all of that, and excluding all of that, and at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters, the only reason I want to be an actress, the only reason I want to do YouTube, the only reason I want to do anything is not just, number one is for me to have friends, number two is for others to not be lonely as I am and as I've been. Friends to me mattered more than family for most of my life, for all of my life, I think. In a way, like, if you disrespect my family, if you bad talk my family, blah 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 this and blah 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 that, no, that's unacceptable. But in a way, it has been that. It has been like, I would choose to hang out with my friends rather than hang out with my family. And I don't really think that's a bad thing. And I mean, my mom didn't really think it's a bad thing either. She wanted me to have friends and, not be lonely. I have people like me and have people like me. And it was a failure because She brought me to Cleveland, Ohio, where not many people are like me. The thing is, like, in general, in the whole world, that maybe many people are like me. There are people that are similar and all this stuff. That's why I'm doing this, because we're all kind of similar. But like me, I'm one of those personalities. If you've ever done the MBTI, I'm one of those that is like 1%. In the world. Also, being extroverted and introverted 50-50. I'm not kidding you. It's like, but being that way, I think confuses people and they don't know how to deal with me too. So, just a lose-lose situation. But it's okay. I don't want to go to work. But going to work. Talk to you later. I really like this color. It makes everything a little brighter. This is me trying to get a picture of this or a film of this. You cute little thing. You're not that cute actually, but you're little, which makes you a little cute. Not sure how it got there and where it's going. It's a butterfly. Is it a monarch butterfly thing? I wish I could help it. Oh my gosh, it's so hot and beautiful and hot, and my stomach is... Everyone's got their windows down. I'm headed for another baked potato because I didn't put sour cream in, because I realized it's so late by the time I leave here. Whoo, so hot. You know that hotness? Oh my gosh. Where, like, it's... You can't touch anything in your car. It is... it's not 93 degrees outside. Also, hijab. Why? Because I was watching... Word is stuck in my head. I was watching this girl, Omaya Zain. Awesome. She's half Venezuelan, half Lebanese. She had a video about why she started wearing the hijab, and I thought it was really cool. I liked the video, and what stood out for me was just her experience with her mom and how it sort of relates to my experience with my mom, even today when we were talking about stuff, and was mentioning what was happening at work, and she said, oh, maybe you just need to be nicer to your coworker. And I'm like, do you realize what you just did? I know she means well, but she needs to realize this. I tell her and it doesn't sink in, but maybe in time. I sent her the link because she speaks Spanish, and the link was in Spanish. But I'm actually curious how much she understood. I understood everything, and I also got so much happier. I need more Spanish in my life because it made me so much happier. Yeah, anyways, and she's often with her husband. I just love them. I just love her. I love her. She laughs so much and so naturally and so with like a kid. So I love her, and I could listen to her laugh all day. Whew! Someone smelled like marijuana, or a skunk just exited Giant Eagle. I got yogurt, I got hot bar. So I said I had some good news, and I wish I felt better physically to be able to be as excited as I am, but my coworker resigned. So glad. One, I am happy for her because I really think that she isn't a bad person. I think she's a very good person, but I think the circumstances have brought the worst out of her. Oh my gosh. My only logical conclusion to anything all the time is that any person being not nice. The one thing that I do have a problem with is this happened before she said out loud how I'm on my phone, even though she does that. And oh, not only that, no one understands why she did that. My coworker also the other coworker didn't understand why no one told me that she resigned, because I'm so loved, yay. But I just kind of, out of that, I just kind of went back into my shell, but not in a go back to my shell kind of way, but I don't know, like, I'm okay by myself. I'm going to learn to I'm kind of excited about this YouTube collaboration with my classmate. It's weird, whatever. And out of this, watching Omaya, I actually want to speak more in Spanish, en español, porque me gusta y me encanta y me siento diferente. Y también no lo uso, no lo escucho y me lo pierdo. I'm losing it. I lose it if I don't speak, si no hablo. So, entonces, voy a hablar más en español o voy a tener videos solamente en español y también en romano, en Romanian also, în română, vreau să vorbesc mai mult în română, pentru că tot așa cum am zis în spaniolă sau despre spaniolă, nu vorbesc destul, nu aud tot timpul în familie, dar nu o pierd și română și atunci trebuie să vorbesc, să practic mai bine, să-mi pierd accentul ăsta care nu știu de unde vine, e o combinație de accent din engleză, din alte limbi, dar din engleză în principal, de la toți prietenii de aici care sunt din afara Bucureștiului. Și mi-e dor de accentul meu românesc, bucureștean, vreau să zic, pentru că toate accentele sunt bune și mi-ar place. E interesant că, uite că în română pot să vorbesc moldovenește, dacă încerc, moldoveniește, aproape, dar în engleză nu pot vorbi cu accent din sud sau din alte părți sau British accent. Interesant, asta înseamnă asta e din cauza că limba mea maternă este română și de asta mi-e mai ușor să schimb accentele. Sau poate n-am încercat destul. It's interesting that I can't speak British English or Southern English accents, but I can definitely speak Moldovan Romanian accent. Like, could it be because of the mother tongue thing, or is it just because I haven't tried hard enough? And for me, English is sort of, I don't know. Food for thought. I'm gonna go back. Talk to you soon. Bushu. Hello. I was singing Bushuo, something like that. And that's yesterday what I was watching. She said one lady was totally saying su instead of shu. I thought, isn't su like for or death? But she was absolutely saying shu. So it was really weird. But yay, languages. Watching different language challenges. I'm learning with the classmate I have. I'm learning that Arabic is not as easy to understand. It's kind of like Korean, where it sounds like something, but there's no definite, you can't tell words apart. Anyway, so my coworker is out and it's so awkward and I don't understand. Maybe if you work with me in the future, maybe you can tell me. And please tell me why I rub women the wrong way. And I do mean women. And it's so funny because here she is talking this and that about, oh, if she wasn't a woman, she would be treated differently. If she wasn't a woman, the people would respond to her better. If she wasn't a woman, all this and that, up and down. If she wasn't a woman and being treated differently as a woman. And I'm like, shut up. You are your own reason for why people treat you the way they do. And I told her that in a much nicer way, especially just how you come across. It's the tone and your expectation. The thing is, like my friend who I hung up on, I can tell, and everyone can tell, what you expect us to see you as based on the tone of voice subconsciously that you put out there. Did that make sense? If it didn't make sense, oh, I don't even know what you could Google because I don't really know the terms and everything. But I remember in psychology, you know what? Don't Google. It's not psychology. Go to and watch Lie to Me. It's on Netflix. It should be on Netflix. If it's not on Netflix, there's other places for it, or Netflix, and watch Lie to Me. Just personal experience. We interpret things, okay? So when you say something, if I say something, Meisner 101, you can say whatever, but the tone of your voice, the rhythm of your voice, everything, things get carried through from inside. So if you think I'm less because I'm a woman, she thinks I'm less because I'm a woman, that's what you're going to project. And that's why, like, the law of attraction, sort of, this totally applies. I just put on Facebook that I don't believe in law of attraction, and there's totally a cop just seeing me vlogging. Completely, I believe that it's partially true, but I don't believe that it's 100% truth. I think there's things missing. I think we oversimplified it for the sake of a trend and because it's catchy. And because here in the West especially, we are so focused on the ego. Me. That's just like giving ego like a bunch of chocolate cake or whatever dessert or whatever you love to eat. Because it's basically saying to the ego, you are in charge. You control everything that happens to you. And then also on the other side of things, the ego also defends itself against other people that we might hurt by saying, saying, oh, it's not my problem, it's on you, it's your problem, it's what you attracted, it's what you blah 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 blah. I'm saying that when we say, oh, you have a problem with me because of my skin color, because of my religion, because of my gender, because of whatever, that's the energy you put out there. And every single human being on this earth, they don't need to speak your language, but they will totally get what you actually mean. It rubs people the wrong way. I say this to my mom all the time. It's not what you say, it's not your intention. It's the underlying thing that you're not even consciously aware of that I pick up on, and then you blame me for picking up on it instead of you trying to correct yourself. And I cannot stand when people do that. I'm going to say it because I truly believe it, because I've seen it on my skin in this situation and other situations. Look at me a certain way because I love languages. Such a bad example, but something like that, because I love chocolate, okay, even though I don't like chocolate. Or okay, I don't like chocolate, so people look a certain way at me because I don't like chocolate. That's what I'm going to receive, and I'm going to be nasty to them because before they even have a chance to say something, I'm going to assume they're going to say something bad. I'm going to treat them badly or say something badly to them before they say something bad to me. Either one, to defend myself, two, to hurt them. And then it's just nothing that's productive or necessary or positive in that exchange of communication. In progress, I have work to do on myself, but that doesn't mean that I don't see this and that what I have to say is not valid. Just like I had a friend, I know I'm going all over the place, but when it comes to this is my mind. I have a friend who said to me that I don't understand. When you're in a relationship, you'll understand. And I'm like, well, no, I don't really. This doesn't apply to her, but it's kind of like saying, oh, I'm raped and you won't understand until you're in a relationship. Crickets come to mind. Like, what the heck? Like, she was being so hurt about this relationship. And I'm not talking about, your average, oh, we're disagreeing and this and that. No, I'm saying like she would bawl her eyes out every time we saw each other, and I could tell, I could feel, I could hear, I could see she was miserable, and I could imagine he was miserable. And not because they didn't love each other, not because they were bad people, they were just bad for each other, and then they broke up. But for her, she kept saying that to me, and I'm like, no, just because I'm not in a relationship or I haven't had your type of relationship doesn't make me less of an observer, doesn't make me less of an intelligent person that can put 2 and 2 together to equal 4. Like, I have the blocks in front of me. Okay, they're not my blocks, they're your blocks, but they're in front of me. I see them. So there you go. And then oftentimes also, again, I'm guilty of this too, we lack to see things that we're too close to. My friend who I hung up on, which I didn't say happy birthday to, I know, I can feel the hate. I can feel the booze and I can feel the hate from that, but I guess I'm a work in progress and I don't have the perfect words. Far from the perfect words. I mean, have you seen my videos? I lack in words severely. But yeah, she's that person that will take offense to everything just kind of because of her own issues and internal dialogue. Ooh, where does that come from? Internal dialogue. Goodness, I've gathered so much knowledge and I have no idea where it comes from. No idea. Gosh, it's so hot in my car. The sun, but I like it because he said something that was just so beautiful and perfect and inspiring, and like it was music to my ears. It was like angels talking. Okay, here we go. This is so bad driving, but we're in I'm like so sweaty that just for a second I like held my hand like closely to my body, and it's not like looking sweaty, but it feels sweaty, which is worse. Like, I'd rather look like I have a sweat stain and not feel sweaty than the other way around. I think we sort of stopped. So quickly, uplift people. We live in a world where everyone is pointing fingers and saying, you're going to hell, your religion, this or that. Why do we keep doing that? Why are we not uplifting? Why are we not uniting? How much do we have to go through as humans in this world to the point where we're like, yo, we need to support each other regardless of what's right or wrong, because supporting and building and using the right as an example is how we'll uplift people, instead of saying, and he went into another phrase, but you get the idea, instead of like putting people down and criticizing them. So really loved how he put it. Oh, preach, even though that's the wrong religion. But I think they have They should have something like that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to stop there because I feel like my thoughts, I'm just searching for thoughts and I don't need more to record. But I'm excited about speaking. I need to start speaking in other languages, en otras idiomas. Vamos a lenguas, no? Idiomas. Although there's lenguas exist, but I don't know what it means. Is it just another word for idiomas? I don't know. Sí, pero no. Na 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 no. Pero sí. Na 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 na. Yeah, that BB's bad. Have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and compassion, and unity, and education, and I don't know what else. 안녕 기세요. 안녕 기가세요. Zaijian. Bye bye. Zaijian. Bye bye. Ciao. Arrivederci. For some reason, arrivederci. Auf Wiedersehen always comes to mind, even though I don't know any German. Pekurin. Pa. Bye. Uh-oh. My love is on fire. Woo! Now burn, baby, burn. Burning down love. Or I don't know what they say. I think I've made a decision to... Sun is painful. So I think I need a break. I also need a break to... I don't want to lose anything. So if anything happens or... whatever, I'll say it, but I'll write it down throughout the day and just say it at night or something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my stomach is partially due to the atmosphere, the lovely allergies, the pollen that's all over my car and other cars, partially the stress with my coworker and everything, partially the stress with YouTube, partially the stress with acting, partially the stress with teaching English, partially the stress with future. So a bunch of stress, bunch of allergies, maybe just because it's a stupid stomach. Or if it's not going to be okay, because I know I'm always scared of jinxing it. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Estoy muy cansada. Mi son. That's not what I was saying. Tobosită. Sunt obosită. E greu să schimb între limbi. Îmi e foarte greu să schimb limbile una după alta, să vorbesc. Îmi rămâne accentul și nu-mi găsesc cuvintele. This is so difficult. So I think I'm just going to do the whole video in one language only, because this is like, it's playing with my brain too much. Voy a hacer solamente un idioma per video. Porque es demasiado difícil hablar y cambiar los idiomas. I think it's las idiomas, but I don't know. En el mismo video. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, there you go, that's why. Oh, estoy hablando en español. Así. Un poco. No tan bien. No estoy hablando bien, pero estoy hablando un poco en español, totalmente en español. Y tengo un acento y lo sé, lo oigo. That's a verb you don't really use often. Lo escucho is to listen. I think oigo is how to conjugate oír. No tengo mi R, lo perdí, discúlpenme. Don't really know that much grammar. Let's and let me also point that out too. Pero sí, pero no. No. Pero sí. This person has a tree. Oh gosh, I look horrible. I lost my R is what I was saying in Spanish. I lost my Romanian Spanish R. When I say the R, like perro, it sounds like perro, not perro. Did that make sense? Like the double R. La vida es un carnaval. That wasn't even the right melody. Okay. So I wanted to say despre qué puedo hablar en español. That despre is in Romanian, about, not in Spanish. Sobre qué puedo hablar en español. No suena bueno, ¿no? No creo que suena bueno. Tal vez puedo hablar con mi amigo en español y practicar, porque él... What's wrong with my arse? It's annoying me. Por hablar español, porque es mexicano y es ahora, creo, en México, y puedo hablar con él en español, practicar. No me lo viene a creer, sí. Sí hablo con acento y no tan rápidamente y no tan bien y no tan correcto, pero no me lo puedo creer que hablo así de fluente. No, doesn't sound right. I can't believe that I'm speaking so freely, so fluently, even though it's not, perfect at all. It's probably not like maybe what you would call fluent. I'm not scripted. I'm just saying I could not do this in any other language besides Spanish, Romanian, or English. So, sí, me encanta, me gusta, me gustas tú, me gusta la mañana, me gustas tú, me gusta na, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. ¿Qué horas son? Mi corazón. Mi corazoncito mío, 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 mío. Yeah, I didn't have that melody either. Cabeza. Todo el tiempo. I don't know what accent that was. Cabeza. I don't think that exists. I think I made up a Spanish accent. So I was saying I was going to say cabeza, but I don't like that because I never even... No, I didn't really have any interaction with Spain Spanish. They are this and that. Cabeza sounds okay. Sé que me gusta decir yo en vez de yo o de yo. No me gusta decir yo. Yo tengo. Yo tengo. Sí, es okay. Así aprendí a hablar español, del español de México, something like that. Entonces, yo es el estándar. I mean, let's be honest, I'm totally acquiring words from Romanian and English. I'm trying to say Spanish words. And yo is, I don't know if only, is Argentinian. And that's how I was introduced to Spanish from Natalia Oreiro. Natalia Oreiro, mi corazón. Muñeca Brava. Fue la telenovela que vi con Natalia Oreiro en Rumania. Yo era en Rumania y la vi, pero es una telenovela argentina. Argentinian. Mi madre también, mi mamá también aprendí español en Argentina, entonces sí ella habla español, que no lo hace nunca. That was kind of Argentinian too. Gosh, I can't think of how it's spelled. Probablemente ella va a decir ella, yo, llego y esas palabras. So, las va a pronunciar así. Sí. Mis músculos, my mouth muscles are not used to saying Spanish. Pero debía, creo que sí. Debía es past. Debería hablar con ella en español, nosotras podemos practicar así, hablar en español. Estoy muy curiosa si ella puede entender español, porque no he hablado no creo que he escuchado español en muchos años. Ella, no yo tampoco, pero ella más años que yo. Entonces estoy muy curiosa cuánto español puede hablar y o podría hablar, podría hablar y entender. Ay, me gusta tan mucho hablar en español, porque soy una persona totalmente diferente en español. I'm a totally different person speaking in Spanish. I think I am. Es un idioma más feliz y con mucho más energía. Y feliz, tanta feliz something. So much happiness it seems to have Spanish. I don't know, that's just me. Anyways, this has been 10 minutes long, so I'm going to stop there. Pero gracias por escuchar mi español terriblemente bad. I was going to say terrible, but then I felt like that wasn't enough. Mi terrible español, mi español terrible. Doesn't sound right. That's why I didn't stop there. But anyways, thank you for listening to my bad Spanish, my horribly bad Spanish. Și puțină română. Vezi, când vorbesc de la o limbă la cealaltă, da, pot să îmi găsesc cuvintele într-un fel sau altul, dar am accent mult mai mult și mult mai ciudat decât dacă vorbesc în continuu mai aceeași limbă. În plus că de la spaniolă îmi vine să nu pronunț foarte bine consoanele și de la spaniolă și de la chineză și de la coreană, mai ales de la coreană, am o pronunție diferită în ultimul timp, în ultima vreme, a vocalelor și consoanelor într-un fel. Dar da, am un accent combinat din multe limbi. I have an accent combined from many different languages because I speak English the most, so it's easiest for me to, as you saw, like I don't really have an accent when I turn to English. In Romanian and in Spanish I had a thick accent because I'm not used to speaking it as much. But what I was saying was that in all the other languages, or my accent comes from my boobs getting caught between my arm and my seatbelt, and it's not comfortable. I have this accent that's kind of made weird from Spanish. I don't really pronounce consonants because of Spanish. And then Korean and Chinese, and I think especially Korean, has made my vowels sound different, and also some consonants like ne. Nope, I'm not doing it anymore. But at one point, it was happening. Chinese definitely has been a blessing to learn because you hear different sounds and you start making different sounds, and it's like a whole new world opens up to you. So, ne, chayo, sí, chayo, ne, chayo, un poco. I don't know why I feel like Spanish goes so well together with Korean, doesn't it? Desne, Japanese. Yeah, there you go. I added a few more languages. Really wish I could talk to you in Chinese because I do like it, and I was listening to myself and I'm like, oh, that sounds so cool. Well, I don't know what I was saying actually. Bushu wo, I wasn't trying there. I wasn't even trying. They don't have yes, which sucks. That's like such a common thing in a lot of languages, including Korean. Koreans say ne all the time for everything, not just yes. It's like it's a big word, so it's kind of frustrating because you have to say shu or bu or bushu for not. Sometimes I think you have to say yo because that means, right? Yao, yo. One of those means to have. Yeah, I don't know. Depending on I don't know. It's complicated now. Have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and compassion, y'all. And education and unity and compassion. And don't let others bring you negativity. Don't give negativity. It's okay if you do. We're all work in progress. But the moment you catch yourself, and if you are in a position where you can say, no, I don't want to do this today, then do that. It's all work in progress, no pressure. I don't like pressuring people because I don't like to be pressured. And if I pressure you, if someone pressures me, we're not going to do what people want us to do, are we? No, it's a human thing. So no pressure. It's all a choice, and it doesn't have to be all the time. It doesn't have to be all the time. The key to being more positive, more this, more that, to keeping to your diet is allowing and giving yourself love and allowing yourself to be, and not making labels like this is bad, this is good, and you're bad and you're good. I learned that from personal experience 100%, and also confirmed by Lily Singh, Superwoman, with her Shine text like last week. So have a wonderful day. I am home. Yeah, because why not? But yeah, 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 가세요. 再见, bye bye. Pekurin pa, hasta luego. Matanay dyan eh. 네. Oh, yo no entiendo, no entiendo. Oh. So I've been doing Blackpink Playing with Fire, trying to see if I can do that for the performance because I really want to. I just wanted to record my muscles because I move. I'll put you down here a little bit. From moves, this is weird, you're also on the iPad. From moves like this, like this hurts a lot. My muscles hurt a lot, and like extra, it's like overextending, and it hurts so much, and I feel like tomorrow I'm going to be so sore. And I think like this and this. So when I like do that, like this is overextended in my back, it hurts like in my neck. Just till I remember to tell my doctor. Okay, so that's that. Let me show you the side that I have to watch. Que tu danses, tu dormo, tu dormo. Oh. Te deranjez, vai de mine, te deranjezma. Te deranjezma. Go. He's so loose. That's what I need for my muscles. That's what I need for my muscles. I need to be loose like the Buddhism. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I'm done with dancing, and I'm going to clear this up a little bit. I've tried to put my brain in the viewer's way. That makes sense. I don't know which way to stay to be less dark. Because as a viewer, I don't really know what Superwoman or Ryan Higa or whoever plans until it comes out. Or, you know, like you sort of know, but you don't know. Even if I tell you, you know, but you don't know. So instead of like focusing on how it looks on my side as the creator and how hectic and how stressful it is, I'm going to try to look at the end product and work my way backwards, kind of like we were taught in entrepreneurship. Do that, and maybe that'll help do things. YouTube also, I'm very like loose. I'm very jiggly, which is disgusting. Lily sings book, trying not to try book. YouTube, Chinese is okay. Lesson plans. Those are the 5 things, the only 5 things I want to see on my floor. Ready? Let's go. Ta-da! Look at that space. Ah, it's not perfect, but it's so much better, right? Right. Yes. And this is all I'm going to focus on today or this week. And then the Chinese I put here because I'm probably not going to get to it, but this is, yeah. All right. And then I want to try this one. I think I'm going to try this one today. Off to take a shower and then eat and do that, something like that.